Hey guys, it's me Arlene, Delicious Delights. So today I want to do something a little different from what I normally do. Some years ago, I used to have this thing called a smelly jar where I would have a jar and inside there would be papers with some topics related to perfumes or questions related to perfumes, and I would just like pick one randomly and then talk about that topic. So it's been a while since I've made a video like that, but I think I want to bring this smelly jar concept back to my channel because sometimes I just want to break from doing like normal reviews and talking about lists and all that stuff. But yeah, I have this here. It's not exactly a jar. It's actually, this is actually a small bin that I have by my desk here. I just emptied it, and in here I have a bunch of topics, and I didn't fold the papers. That's why it looks flat like that. But yeah, there's probably like over 50 topics or questions related to perfumes in here that I want to discuss on the channel, just so that it's, kind of putting myself on the spot to answer a question. But sometimes I just want to discuss perfumes and talk about perfumes and not think so hard about it and not have anything really prepared. It's just kind of like an easygoing, talky, chatty kind of video. So I will be bringing this back onto my channel. Maybe I'll do a whole bunch in a row, or maybe I'll just do it sometimes. We'll see how it goes. But I will be doing some smelly jar, well, although this is not a jar, smelly bin. I'll just leave it as a smelly jar. I will be doing some topics or talking about some topics in this thing here. But before I do it, I will first give you an update on the Janet Jackson concert that I went to last Thursday at the Ziggo Dome in Amsterdam. I made a video on this recently. I can link it down there, talking about my scent of the day for that concert. And I chose Black Orchid Eau de Toilette for that concert because I think that fragrance really represents her as a person, especially in the Rhythm Nation video. I explained it all in that video. So anyways, I really enjoyed the concert. It was a lot of fun. And she did a lot of dancing, more dancing than singing. I expected her to do a lot of dancing, of course. But I think that if I were to choose a concert where there would be more production, more dancing versus the singing part, I think I prefer more actual singing, like sitting down and singing and maybe playing an instrument or something like that, so I can actually hear her voice live. I really enjoy the dancing as well, but when you're dancing that hard for so long, I think a lot of it is lip synced and I don't really get to hear the voice as much. I was amazed with how good she was. Seeing her dance in person live. I mean, I think she's like 58 years old right now. She does not look like it. She looks amazing. I was like, oh my gosh, she has not aged. And she moves like how she did when she was younger. And I was like amazed with how good she was. Like, wow, really, really beautiful. The costumes were nice. It was just amazing. And I really, really enjoyed it. The only thing, as I said earlier, is I wished she would do more singing. I really like the unplugged style of concert where you just sit down, very simple, no production really, just sit down and sing. It's a lot more simple and you can hear the voice live, and it's just a little bit more, for me, meaningful, feels more magical to me. Highlights of the concert. I felt something here when she sang Scream, which of course is a duet with her older brother, Michael Jackson. They had some of the music video playing in the background while she was dancing with her dancers. And I felt something here. I wasn't expecting that. I was expecting to feel something more with her other music, but when Scream came on, I was like, oh yeah. I remember the time when I first saw the music video for Scream. I was amazed because I remember they had this thing about it was like super, super high budget, and then they're doing this song together and dancing together. It was a huge deal. But yeah, I really enjoyed that. Also, I enjoyed when she did Escapade, one of my favorite songs of hers. She did pretty much all of her hits. I think it was fun, you guys. I really enjoyed it. And I think I heard that the last time she performed in the Netherlands was like 20 years ago. So that's a long, long time. And I'm thinking, is she ever going to come back? Maybe that will be the last opportunity I'll have to see her. I'm not sure if she's planning to do any other tours. But yeah, it was a lot of fun and I really enjoyed it. And I have some nice memories now of the concert, and also now that concert will remind me of Black Orchid Eau de Toilette. Whenever I wear that one, I think I'll now think of the Janet concert. Sorry. So I don't have a lot of concerts coming up. The next one that I have scheduled is next year, 2025, and that's Usher. And I know there's the whole thing with him being involved with Diddy, and it's just like, I don't know. I feel I would like to separate the personal drama stuff from the artist and the music, but I have a hard time with that. So I'm still looking forward to it. I do enjoy many Usher songs. I grew up mostly in my teens, 20s with his music. I really like hip hop and R&B and rap music as well. So we'll see how that goes. But that's the next one that will be coming up. I'm thinking of also going to Jodeci and Genuine. They're coming up, I believe, in November in Rotterdam. And then there's also a Toto concert that will be happening. They still have some seats left. And also Simply Red is coming too. So I don't know which ones I'll decide to go to. But for sure, the next one I already bought tickets for is Usher. So, yeah. And now before I talk about the smelly jar thing, I want to mention that I was sitting beside these two girls, and they had this big, big scent cloud around them that smelled like Burberry Her. And it was really, really nice, actually. They sprayed way, way, way too much. It was totally overpowering, but I'm pretty sure their scent cloud was like over a meter, because I think both of them were wearing the same thing because it was so strong. Or maybe they just reapplied, or they just sprayed a lot before they set down. But I'm thinking it's Burberry Her, possibly Burberry Her Elixir, which both are beautiful scents. Strawberry, musky. The Elixir version is kind of like a strawberry milkshake kind of texture to it. Lactonic, beautiful scent. I really enjoyed smelling that scent beside me. And actually, while I was walking through the Ziggo Dome, I smelled a lot of perfumes on other people. I'm not sure if my nose is just like extra sensitive, or it was extra sensitive that day, but I smelled a lot of perfumes. I smelled 540 for sure, just passing by. It's also because everyone's so close together, then you can smell people more. There's not a lot of distance between the people, but I smelled 540, I smelled Sauvage, I smelled La Vie est Belle, or a flanker of it, something like that. I smelled Alien, and also Angel as well. So very popular scents, very recognizable. When I am out and about, especially at concerts, I always smell perfumes on other people. And it's kind of fun, like trying to guess what they're wearing. But I never actually go up to them and ask them what they're wearing. Now let's talk about a topic in this smelly jar/bin. Okay, so the the top we came off. I should probably tape that down. We have a topic here. Craziest fragrance metaphors I've ever heard of. I think someone said, or I heard someone say that Santal 33 smells like pickle juice or dill pickle. I find that interesting. I actually really love dill pickle chips. I don't think they sell them in the Netherlands, but in Canada, sometimes I would have that. And I really love like that tangy, salty kind of flavor. But when I wore and tested Santal 33, I didn't get that. So I think that's interesting. Also, of course, there's Baccarat Rouge 540. A lot of people say it smells like hospital or a dentist office. I've heard people say it smells like latex as well, like rubber gloves. Interesting. I guess there's something in there that some other people pick up. But yeah, that's an interesting observation about that one. What else is there? Oh, this is what my husband said. I made a video on this, I think, last year. I wore Matcha Meditation from Maison Margiela, and my husband thought it smelled like fish. And I'm going to link that video down there because apparently there are some others out there that feel the same way about Matcha Meditation. And now I still love the scent. It's a very creamy, realistic green matcha tea, matcha powder, jasmine tea, white chocolate scent. It's absolutely gorgeous. But not long after he said that, I went to a cafe with a friend of mine and I ordered a matcha latte, a green tea matcha latte. And when I drank it, it kind of reminded me of fish as well. So maybe he like planted that idea in my head and now I kind of associate it with that because I've had matcha green tea lattes in the past that did not remind me of fish. But that one time after my husband made that comment, then I had that idea when I had that matcha green tea latte. And even asked my friend who I was with to taste it. And I was like, do you taste anything like fishy? And he's like, actually, yes, I do. So now I'm not really sure. I'm not really sure about how I feel about Matcha Meditation. I haven't worn it in a while. I still like that scent, but I'm kind of wanting to get that idea of fish out of my mind when I wear Matcha Meditation. Because before this incident, before he made that comment, I never ever thought of fish. So maybe it could be that perfume is tainted a little bit. I have heard that it's discontinued or might be discontinued as well, but I'm not sure 100%. Could be just a rumor. I know someone that said that Sisley Eau de Soir, I think that's what it's called. It's in that black bottle. It has like a torso or a head on top as the cap. Someone told me that that smells like old folks' home. I guess that does have kind of a mature vibe or scent to it. But I really like Eau de Soir. It's a fragrance that I don't hear that many people talk about. I think it does have this kind of vintagey feel to it. Maybe that's where they had the association to like an old folks' home. I don't know, but I thought that was cute. And one more that I want to mention, because as I talk about them, I'm remembering more and more. Kouros from YSL does give me some like BO vibes to it. Like very, very strong men BO. And I'm not even saying that's a bad thing. I think there's an appeal to that natural like sweaty smell. A lot of people find that scent very sexy and or like animalic, and there's something very, very special about Kouros. I talked about that scent a long, long time ago. I can also link that down there. But I do want to get my nose on it again because even though it does remind me a little bit of that bio manly scent of maybe someone working outside all day and they have this really strong, sweaty scent to them. It doesn't really stink, you know? I don't know. There's just this old odor, like a musky, very strong musky odor that is kind of or can be attractive. But yeah, kuros. I should write it down somewhere that I want to talk about that again because I do want to get my nose on it again because I think it's just a very special scent. So yeah, those are some of the craziest fragrance metaphors or descriptions, reviews that I've heard. I would love to hear your comments on this topic. What have you heard perfumes smell like? Let me know down there. So yeah, that's today's video of my experience at the Janet Jackson concert and my first smelly jar video. So I hope you enjoyed it and I will see you again very soon in the next video. Take care, guys. Bye-bye.